Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's new month. We've got the new comic block in my hands. Now, comic block's one of the numerous geeky services out there. This one delivered by Nerd Block, hence the block in the name. Now, pretty obvious what this one's for. It's for the comic book fans. So let's open up and show off what's inside. Probably about a year ago at this point, Nerd Block has upped their comic block to have even more design or more in there. They upped the price a little bit, so. It's kind of been a little all over the place as to how good this is. Let's see how well this one holds up. So first and foremost, we got a t-shirt. This one is Valiant characters. Now we've got a nice Valiant fan that contributes to our site, so this t-shirt's going to go to them. The design's not bad. This isn't, great. It's not something I would wear. I would totally wear just the Harbinger symbol, but with the characters in it, not quite as big a fan of it. But, overall not bad. One thing I will give them credit for is there was no Nerd Block URL on the bottom, so, at least we got that going for us. Inside it looks like we've got a whole lot of comics, and, like one other item. Interesting. So, it looks like this month we're missing, like, our little cheat sheet to tell you what's in the box, which is a little strange. And one of the items in here is not bagged and boarded, which is, again, strange for this box. Usually they tell you what's going on. Alright, so this, we got a limited edition super special 3-issue collection presented by Comic Block, by Unlikely Heroes. Check it out. Now, this is a series I believe I have read, I believe I liked, if it's what I think it is. So, we're just going to open this up and show it off. The fact that it's 3 issues, I think is actually pretty cool and creative. It's something that's new, that's different. You don't really see that too often, of basically issues just put together. This is by, let's see here. Pencils by Zachary Dolan, inks by Tara Capel, colors Everardo Orozco, written by Dolan and Justin Piet. I believe this is what I'm thinking, and the letters by Justin Piet. Justin's name sounds really, really familiar, so I think I've read this a while ago and enjoyed it. So, this is cool that Comic Block is kind of doing a little bit more of a focus on indie comics and not the big two, which I like. So we're gonna give him some credit on that one. All right, next we've got the Danger Room Protocols sketchbook presented by Nerd Block. And the sketchbooks are exactly what they sound, a bunch of sketches in there. So it's just a bunch of images by Joel Furtado. You can shrug my shoulders on that one. Not really a comic book, it's a bunch of images. It's basically an updated, upgraded picture, like they might give on some of them. Alright, we got the Lost Fleet Corsair. This is a variant by Nerd Block by Jack Campbell, Andre Sirigar, and Sebastian Chang. It's from Titan Comics. Been out a few issues already. What I've read, I've enjoyed, so this is kind of cool to see a nice variant in there. So we're going to give them some props on that. Variants are always a good thing. Now, this is what's strange. This one does not have a bag and board. Usually these do have bag and board. So Fatima is actually out this week. So, since the Comic Block arrived, like, last week, I believe, that means you would have gotten this early, which is pretty cool. So this is a variant of the series. Ray Fox and Sue Lee is the artist. I've not read this yet. This is actually on my to-read pile. Generally, though, Chapter House, who does this, has been doing a really, really good job with their comic book line. So, I've been looking forward to this. They've got this nice superhero universe going together called the Chapterverse. It's all taking place in Canada, so Canadian heroes, Canadian creators, and enough to actually make it stand out as a Canadian item. So I really, really liked it so far. We also got Captain Canuck by Andrzejowski. Leonard Kirk is the artist for this. I have reviewed this first issue. This is Season 3 of Captain Canuck. I'm a huge Captain Canuck fan, so I was really looking forward to this first issue, and it's decent. It does a decent job of catching up new readers and giving us something new for old readers as well. Basically, though, it is a first issue without Captain Canuck. I think that's my issue. My problem with this is that cover is freaking awesome. Like, this is one of my favorite covers of the week. This is just a badass, awesome cover, and it has nothing to do with what's inside of the comic. Captain Canuck isn't even in there. Like, you don't get the suit suited up at all. It's basically the beginning of the story is the guy who was Captain Canuck has kind of walked away, and they're trying to get him back. So that's the short version of the story. It's definitely setting up some good stuff to come. But this cover, though, I freaking love this. I think this is such a cool cover. So this is presented by Nerdblock. Which is weird because I thought this was like the main cover, so I'm not quite sure what the difference is with this, other than the bottom says presented by Nerdblock. That's about what I got. So overall, oh wait, we got one more. We also got this. This is a Justice League Metal Earth Legends little item thing. I've seen these around. I've never put any of these together. I have no idea how good they are, how pain in the butt they are. Like, I got nothing. So I know there's like no soldering needs to be done or gluing or whatever, and that's kind of what they look like there. You get like a whole bunch of them. You can see Wonder Woman. You can see Wonder Woman on there. So this is kind of neat. Like, it's at least creative, new, different, solid item overall. Like, because I know these aren't super cheap. So I mean, for the amount that you're spending in there, you're getting let's see here, it's oversized comic that is a variant. You get this sketchbook, which I'm guessing is a variant you're not gonna find anywhere. Another variant, and another variant. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5 comics, whatever, $4 a piece, $3 a piece. You're looking at like $15, $10 shirt, 25 plus this is, you know, maybe another $10. You're looking at $35 worth of stuff. Not bad, especially since these are all variants, and this one's like a triple comic, so I didn't even count that one multiple times. So when it comes to your money, like, it's not that bad. If you really are into comics and collecting variant covers, this is a good buy, basically. Like, this is one that if you really have to be a diehard collector. So yeah, I mean, if you're into comic books, this box is a pretty decent one. I think there might be some that are a little bit better, but they are heavy on the variants, which is really, really cool. So if you're into variants, especially variants not of the big two, so a little bit harder to get, this box is probably, it's a good buy. This is one for the die-hard comic collectors. I think that's where I stand. If you are into getting your own comic block, you can go and use our affiliate link beneath this video. The affiliate link is exactly as it sounds. We get a small percentage of that for you purchasing it, but by doing that, you help support our site. Now, if you're into comic books, Chapter House, Titan Comics, Super, Valiant, you should check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.